who do you want in your kitchen on game day?
So recently I was in Ashburn, Virginia, and I was there to cater a meal at a football camp. While I was there, I had the opportunity to meet Shawn Springs, former NFL player. He retired with the Redskins. He's actually also an alumni of the Ohio State. It's okay though, he's here because he's awesome, he's grounded, so he's one of my guests today. My other guest is a very good friend, Craig. We call him Dr. Craig because he's a big Redskins fan, so he'll be joining me in the kitchen as well. And I'm also going to share with you some ways to possibly simplify some of my recipes. After I left the camp, I went up to New York for my niece's graduation, and my friend Colleen, she told me that some of my recipes were a little too difficult, maybe a few too many ingredients, so I promised her I would simplify some of the recipes so she could do it real quick when she gets home, because she's a flight attendant, so I understand that trauma. So that's my goal today. I'm going to bring you Shawn Springs, my good friend Dr. Craig, and some simplified recipes that you'll enjoy. I'm going to start with some lemon pesto pasta salad.
I've been playing sports and cooking food my entire life. Now I want to take you on an incredible journey to meet some outstanding athletes, try some awesome recipes with a side of tantalizing conversation. I'm Jen Heasley. This is Jen Heasley's Cooking with the Pros. So, who do you want in your kitchen on game day?
So I'm going to start with a side dish that I'm going to prepare for my overall meal. And what it is lemon pesto pasta. Now, I told you that my goal is to simplify my recipes for my girl Colleen up in New York. Even though I've made my own homemade pesto, which I use basil, pine nuts, olive oil, garlic heads, and some Parmesan, she does not have to do that, Colleen. You don't have to do it, girl. Go to the store and get you some pre-made pesto. Just go into your regular Italian food section and there's a plethora, a collection of different pestos you can use. What I'm going to do is mix my pesto with some mayonnaise, some red onion, and some parsley, and then I'm going to throw in some red tomatoes to add a little color and a little flavor. So I already have my pre-done pasta. My kids complain that I often make too much pasta, which is true. I don't know how to downsize. And there's only 3 of us, so I don't know how that works. So I'm going to use my little ziti, which I made yesterday, and I'm going to whisk together basically 1 cup of my homemade pesto, which is delicious. With my pesto, I'm going to add a cup of mayonnaise. And I want to tell you, if you choose to make your own pesto, it's probably best. We have a discount grocery store right near where I personally live, and typically their produce is outstanding, cost efficient, and it's a great way to reduce your costs. And it's also, what I believe, a good way to increase, because typically they have an expansion as far as the number of vegetables they have and herbs, so you can broaden your horizons on things you might want to cook. So I suggest researching some of your local discount grocery stores. All right, so I have my pesto, my mayonnaise, and my parsley. I'm mixing it together. My little dressing for my pasta. And to this, I'm going to add a lemon. And what lemon does with pesto is it brightens the flavor. And so, there we go. I didn't bring my whisk, sorry. So I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon. I like to hold my hand underneath it so that I don't get the seeds in it. There we go. And another half. All right. So as I said in the introduction, I met Shawn when I was at a football camp down in Ashburn, Virginia. And we were talking. He's a really very intelligent guy, but he has a lot of business things he has going on. So once he's on camera with me, I'm sure he'll talk about that. But the thing that I found really endearing about Shawn was he was extremely down to earth and very grounded, and we had a lovely conversation. All right, so I'm going to add my mixture on top of my pasta. And the next step is my red onion. I always go with the Vidalia. That's my personal favorite. I'm going to mix this together. There we go. Now, again, I would like to reiterate that Shawn is an Ohio State alumni, but that's okay. As this upcoming year, I'm hoping that when Penn State and Ohio State play one another, perhaps we can have some kind of wager. We'll see what that might possibly be. So I'm confident that we will become the victors. We will come out as the victors. All right, so I have my dressing mixed in, and the final step, and we will come right back, I'm going to add some red cherry tomatoes. I'm going to slice these up, I'm going to throw them in, and then I'm going to put this into the refrigerator to chill, and I'll come back and we're going to start with our mushrooms, stuffed mushrooms. This is going to be our appetizer, And my man Dr. Craig is going to be with me, so look forward to the stuffed mushrooms.